Hi guys, and welcome to this quick little reading that is going to be a little bit out of the norm for my channel, but I just was in the mood to film it this morning. If you're new here, hi, my name is Hannah, and I usually post pick a card tarot readings on my channel. If you have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I have not been super active the past few years. A big reason for that is that I've wanted to shift my content forever. I want to shift into doing different kinds of content beyond just pick a card readings. I've talked about this for literal years, but I just don't quite know what to do. And I've just been thinking, you guys, literally for years, I've been thinking like, what should I do? How should I do it? I don't know. And I just get stuck in thinking and not actually doing anything. So basically, this is me just trying to like overcome my analysis paralysis by just doing something. I also have really missed doing readings, so another part of why I wanted to film this video is I wanted to announce that I'm doing a sale on my readings through the beginning of October. All of my tarot readings will be 20% off, and all of my astrology readings will be 30% off. I'll put the link for that down below if you're interested. But yeah, like the purpose of this was just to kind of like break myself out of like a overthinking rut and just actually do something. I've also been in a really good mood lately. I just feel like things are going really well. And so I wanted to film something happy and positive. And my intention with this reading is to see what positive thing or what good news is coming to you within the next month. So there's obviously going to be multiple people watching this. Not everyone is going to be like exactly the same. So for some people, this may be coming in like within a week, 2 weeks. Other people, it may take a little bit longer, but if you're watching this, then there's something positive coming in for you, and we're going to find out what that is today. So this is not going to be a pick a card reading. Everyone watching this is going to be getting the same message, and yeah, I'm excited. Also, I don't know, I feel like this intro is all over the place, but for some reason, okay, this crystal, I've talked about this before on my channel. I bought this like 3 years ago maybe. And literally, okay, when I bought it, it had 8 anhydrous in it. You guys, why? I feel like this intro is just so bizarre. But this crystal had 8 anhydrous in it, which is like, an anhydra was a little water bubble that's stuck inside the crystal and it moves around in there. I was so excited. The day after I got it, it broke and like the majority of the water bubbles evaporated. And I was so mad that I like couldn't look at this crystal forever. And then eventually I like came back around to it and started like hanging out with it again, and literally a few weeks ago I dropped it again and it smashed even more. So now there's only 1 water bubble left in there, and yeah, but for some reason I just felt really called to like use this crystal with this reading and just kind of put it up at the top. I don't know, it just felt like it might be related to this message. Again, I know this reading is like all over the place already, but I did just want to like give that little story before I started. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let's get into the exciting stuff and see what exciting thing is coming in for you within the next 4 weeks. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? What exciting news, opportunity, what is coming in for you within 4 weeks? We invite any ancestors, any spirit guides, any positive energies that would like to communicate with us about everyone that's watching this video. We invite these energies to please communicate in the clearest, most effective, and most concise way possible, with comfort, ease, and grace for the highest and greatest good of all, so that we can get the clearest, most accurate, and most helpful reading for everyone watching that we can. And again, we want to know what positive development, good news, exciting opportunity is coming to everyone watching this within 4 weeks. What does everyone have to look forward to? What positive thing is coming in within 4 weeks? What do we need to know, need to hear? Thank you in advance for sharing. Okay, what do we have to look forward to? What is coming in within 4 months Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna try to shuffle kind of fast today just because I don't want this to take forever. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Cups, wow. Let's get one more. The Page of Cups in reverse. This is so interesting. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is so interesting. You guys have so many nines. 3 nines. Okay, I'm going to clarify with another tarot deck that I have sitting here. Can you help us clarify these messages, please? What is up with the Nine of Wands in reverse? What do we need to know about this Nine of Wands in reverse? Ooh, the King of Pentacles. This reading is so interesting. Okay, why is the Queen of Wands here? What is that telling us? Six of Wands in reverse. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Cups here in reverse? Oh my goodness, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card in reverse. Wow, okay. I am just gonna grab a couple of oracle cards and just see if that can give us like some final pieces of clarity, and then I will tell you what I'm seeing. I'm gonna pull a couple more oracle cards, but I'll tell you what I'm seeing while I pull those. Okay, what do you need to know? What's coming in within 4 weeks? Oh my goodness, that is too many. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take these 3. We have freedom, boundaries, spirit. Let me get one more. We also have the choice card. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. So I'm gonna get a drink of my coffee while I digest all of this. Okay. So it feels like, okay, so keep in mind this is going to be a general reading, and if this doesn't seem like it fits you, then this reading is probably not for you, and that's okay. Don't feel like you have to make this fit you. You know, I'm a random person saying this, so, you know, you'll know if it's right for you or not. But it feels like some people that have been watching this have been going through it, and I kind of feel like everyone on the planet has been going through it a little bit since 2020. But with the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, it feels like some of you have been feeling like you can't catch a break. And I've definitely had times in my life where it's been like every time I thought it couldn't get worse, or like something bad something couldn't happen. Like it was like rock bottom and it was the worst. Like something else would happen and it would just, I don't know. The word that's coming to mind is like a whirlpool of negativity. Like that's what it felt like at times in my life. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here for some people, where it's like, it kind of feels like maybe the past few months, maybe for some of you it's longer than that. It just feels like you can't catch a break and everything is going wrong, or it's like everything is stressful, everything is annoying. And I kind of feel like, first of all, with all of the nines that we have here, it's like you're closing out some kind of a chapter. And I kind of feel like for some of you watching this, the path that you're on right now, the reason why it's not working out for you is because there's something better out there for you. And again, this is a general reading, so keep that in mind. But for example, this is just like an example of something that's coming to my mind. I'll give you 2 examples. Like, first example, In career, like maybe, again, this is just an example, like maybe you've been trying to become an investment banker and you've been working in investment banking and it's just like the hours are crazy, it's so stressful, you don't like it, you keep hoping it's going to get better and it just doesn't. Maybe that's because you are meant to be like an entrepreneur, or you're meant to be doing something in a different sector. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not, it feels like whatever this is, it's like there's something that's more fulfilling for you, something that feels better for you. And it's like part of why I feel like all of this stuff is coming up, where it's like, that doesn't feel right, this is annoying. It's because like your body is trying to tell you there's something that will feel better, something that is going to make you happier and fulfill you more. And I feel like you're going to be getting more clarity about that over the next 4 weeks. So that was example one. Like maybe you're trying to become an investment banker and you just hate it and you're going to switch into something a little bit more creative. Option number two is like, I'm getting maybe something romantic for some people, where it's like maybe you've been like holding on to a relationship and trying to make it work. Like, I'm hearing in my head like trying to make fetch happen. So it's like maybe some of you have really been trying to make a relationship happen, or you've really been trying to make a certain career happen, you've really been trying to make something happen, and it's like the reason why it keeps falling apart and the reason why it doesn't feel good is because there's something better for you. And over the next 4 weeks, like the good thing that's coming in for you is I feel like that feeling of like, oh my God, everything is going wrong, is gonna start lifting, and I feel like things are gonna start going right for you. And I know this sounds like, I don't know, when I watch readings like this, I'm like, I want to hear that I'm gonna win the lottery, or I want to hear that, you know, like something really exciting and crazy is gonna happen. And to be honest, I'm not seeing something like super crazy happening over the next 4 weeks. But what I do see happening is you just feeling better. And that is huge, okay? Like, I know that's kind of boring to hear and to say, but that is like a really, really big thing, where I feel like you guys are going to be feeling more confident in yourself, feeling more optimistic about what is possible for you. And again, having this sense of clarity about, oh, I actually want to go in this direction. I think I actually want to do this. I think this other thing is going to make me happy with the choice card. I kind of feel like over the next 4 weeks, you're going to have the option to end this old cycle that is not working for you, and the option to start something new. Something else that I'm seeing, I'm just going to put these cards over here, with the boundaries and the freedom card that's coming out, is it kind of feels like some of you are walking away from situations and relationships that do not serve you. Like, I do feel like some of you are, and again, this is general, so what it is going to be different, but I do feel like there's this kind of like toxic energy there for some of you. And again, this could be a relationship, it could be like a toxic job where you work way too much and you hate it, but it's like you're leaving, you're setting up boundaries, and like ironically, like those boundaries are leading you to freedom. Basically, it just feels kind of like over the next 4 weeks, you're getting this renewed sense of who you are, what you want to do with your life. And it's like, I do see things starting to fall into place for that new life for you, where it's like once you make the decision to leave this other cycle behind, even if you don't like have something concrete planned, like even if you don't know what you're going to go into, if you've been like feeling like stuck, like you're beating a dead horse, things are just going wrong, like Spirit, I do think is encouraging you to take a chance and try something new. And I do feel like Spirit is going to be there for you and help kind of facilitate this new cycle for you. It's like, I do feel like some of you are being called to like have courage, because I know that can be really scary. I am a Scorpio, a fixed sign, and I have a really hard time. I was talking in the beginning about how I was like in analysis paralysis and overthinking, and like it's just hard for me to change my mind. And it's once I make up my mind about something as a fixed sign, like it feels very safe to me, I guess, to like stick to that plan and to be like, that's what I'm going to do because that's what I thought I was going to do. And it can be really scary to let go of that and open your mind to something new. But for me personally, the times that I've been open to doing that in my life, the times that I've been open to saying like, okay, I made this plan and it didn't work out. I'm not happy. I'm gonna leave and try something else. It's actually helped a lot and helped me grow and like given me a lot of clarity. And I kind of feel like you're being called to maybe do something similar, to recognize like, okay, this path that I'm on, it's not fulfilling me, it's not serving me, I'm not happy. So even if I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna choose to end that cycle and trust that the universe is gonna bring me in the direction of something really positive. Something that I do see, okay, so with the 9 of Cups, with 2 of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, it's like, again, for some of you, I feel like this is money related, and for other people, I feel like this is love related. But it's like, I don't think it's going to take you that long to get into this new cycle, but it's like things are going to be a little rocky at first, and that's okay. Like with the Page of Cups, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups there, like what that's telling me is what you want is coming in. This new cycle is coming in, and everything that you had been hoping to have, like the sense of emotional fulfillment that you've been hoping to receive from like your plan A, it's coming in through the plan B. But it's gonna look different than what you originally anticipated. And I do feel like it's gonna take a little bit of time for you to open your mind and like open yourself to this opportunity, which is okay. That's okay. There is a really strong message here from Spirit that like you're not gonna mess this up. Like you don't need to worry about doing something wrong, saying something wrong, doing the wrong thing. It's like, I guess going back to what I was saying at the beginning of the reading, it's like now it's less about thinking and more about doing. And like, even if you do something and, you know, it's like not the perfect thing to do, or it could have been better, doing something is better than doing nothing. But I feel like this new thing is going to come in for you relatively quickly. But what might take a little bit of time is you kind of like opening your mind and opening your heart to like your career path or your love life, like looking different than what you had originally anticipated. I almost feel like it's hard. It's not like, I'm not saying Spirit is playing a trick on you, but it's almost like funny, I guess, is how this energy is coming across to me, where it's like what you thought you wanted versus what you actually want are like very different things. And it's like kind of funny, I guess, to like reflect on that. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. So let me pull a couple of different oracle cards and see if we can get, dog. A very supportive friend, a sibling or peer, pet, faithful companion, loyalty, devotion. We have 2 pages here, so I do think there are going to be people coming into your life. If this is like a romantic thing, I do think you're going to be having romantic options coming in. I think you're going to have multiple people to choose from. And I think this could go for like, if it's a career too, you could have like multiple different job opportunities to choose from, or like different career paths to potentially go down. I think there's going to be someone that comes into your life that helps you along the way with this dog and the Page of Pentacles, like a very supportive friend, sibling or peer, pet, faithful companion, like someone that's helping you along the journey, someone that's helping you. Something about Pentacles, like with the Page of Pentacles, pages in general in tarot represent like opportunities, news. Sometimes they can represent literal people coming into your life. And the Pentacles especially, like Pentacles is a material element, so it's very earthly. Like to me, when I see a Pentacle card, it's like, oh, this is happening. Like it's not just like a thought or a feeling or a wish. It's like, this is like coming into reality. So I very much see like within the next 4 weeks, you meeting someone or talking to someone that is going to really help align you with this path and help lead you to where you want to go. Or it could be, for some of you, literally, like it could be like you meeting this person, like a romantic partner within 4 weeks. You might not be with them immediately within 4 weeks, but you might be talking to them within 4 weeks. Or maybe some of you, it's like you'll be meeting a recruiter or someone that can like, or maybe like you'll meet someone who can give you a recommendation for a certain job or something. You know what I mean? It's like, I just feel like you're going to be meeting someone within the next 4 weeks that's going to help get you to where you need to go. And this is going to be someone like in the physical, like someone that you actually talk to, not like a spirit or someone. Like this is going to be an actual person. I don't know why I felt the need to clarify that. Okay. You guys, I'm excited for you. Like I know this, and like I'll be honest, like I said, when I get readings like this, I want to hear I'm going to win the lottery. And when I was going to film this, I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more sizzling, you know, like when they bring the fajitas out at the restaurant and like they're sizzling. I was like hoping for like a little bit more, but this honestly is really exciting. Like this energy feels really, really good. And what I really like about this energy for you guys is this feels really sustainable. Like this feels like a long-term thing, like where maybe you had been for a while feeling like everything had been going wrong. It's like for the next few months, next few years, it's that energy is going to shift and it's going to feel like everything is going right. Everything is falling into place, and that feels really, really good. I also see you guys just having like a much stronger sense of who you are and what you want. And again, a much stronger like boundary of like, I've been there, done that, don't want that. And rejecting, it's like, I feel like anything that makes you feel like how you've been feeling, like, I don't know, I feel like you guys have kind of learned what feels good and what doesn't feel good. And I do feel like going forward, you'll be able to kind of set boundaries with what doesn't feel good, which will help kind of keep you on the path of what does feel good, if that makes sense at all. We have the Neptune card. Enlightenment, inspiration, illusion, spirituality, intuition, psychic ability, fantasy, dreams, disillusion, enlightenment, the Hanged Man. Ooh. Trophy, victory, recognition, success, reputation, win, fame, goals, awards, ambition, achievement. Cross, destiny, spirituality, divine guidance, trials, necessity, conviction, duty, crisis, and fate. And the bottom of this deck, I'll just show you, is the adventure card. Going places, ship, going places, adventure, vehicle, vacation, trip, swift, travel, overseas, enterprise, movement. So again, these two energies are a little bit different because the Hanged Man is like waiting a little bit, and then this is like moving quickly. So again, there is something where it's like something I think is going to happen relatively quickly where like maybe you're going to meet the person, like you're going to meet a person for a long-term relationship, but maybe you're like long distance and it takes a while to meet them, or like maybe they want to take it slow for some reason, or maybe you leave the job that you're in and you have like this period, maybe you travel for a little while, or you visit people, or I don't know, it feels like there's something over the next 4 weeks that's happening quickly, and it feels like a good thing. Like it's like something is helpful, positive, feels good, but then there's also this element of waiting a little bit. And I don't think it's gonna be that long though, because again, it just feels like, it almost feels like you have to open your mind enough to let this thing in before it can actually come in. Something else that I'm seeing here is we do have a lot of cards about spirituality. So maybe something positive over the next 4 weeks is you connecting with your own form of spirituality, your own intuition. If you are interested in doing something like that, or like manifesting, something that this has been coming up with the readings that I do for like clients, like personal readings a lot lately, is something that I do. I have a lot of fire in my birth chart. And so I don't know if it's because of that or if, I don't know, but I'd like to light candles and set an intention with the candle. So I have a lot of like oil, like magical oil that I've gotten from like botanicas and stuff like that. And I will choose an oil based on the intention that I want for the candle, and then put it on the candle and then burn it. I always do that for readings where I have like a specific oil that I use for readings. And I just always set the intention that the reading will be clear, accurate, and helpful. I like to set intentions for myself that I'm like clearing what's not serving me. I don't know, you can do really anything, and it's just an easy thing because it's like, I feel like it's really easy to find tea lights. They're not really like scary to burn, you know, like you can kind of burn them anywhere. So I don't know why this is coming through, but if you are interested in like connecting more with your spirituality or trying to bring something in, lighting candles can be a really good way to go. Another thing that's really easy is lighting a bay leaf. For me, and I'm not saying everyone has to feel this way, but for me, I only do that in like serious circumstances. The last time I did that, I was literally about to be homeless in a foreign country and I burned a bay leaf. Within an hour, you guys, I found a place to live. And so I don't know. I'm not saying that like, for me, I only do that if it's like dire circumstances because it works for me every single time. But you can try it and see how it works for you. Basically, you just write what you want or like what you're manifesting on the bay leaf. And I always try to write it in present tense, and then you burn it. And that's it. It's pretty easy, and like I said, for me it really always does work, but I don't know why I'm like going into that now, into that tangent. But yeah, I do see you guys like just feeling a lot better. And if you have been in that like slump energy or like, oh my god, how is everything going wrong? How is everything going against my plan? Just know that there's something a lot better coming in for you. And if you open your mind a little bit and are open, I think you're gonna be really, really pleasantly surprised by what spirit has for you. And I do feel like there could be an opportunity for you guys to travel or just have a lot of fun. I do see like just good vibes, good company, just good vibes coming in over the next month. And again, this is not something that's like temporary. This is sticking around. This is a new cycle that's starting for you. It feels so much better than what you're coming out of. I think you guys are going to be really excited to close this chapter and move into something else. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that was helpful or provided clarity or insight or was interesting to listen to. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, for watching. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you around later. Bye.